As you heard earlier in the show, the Brown Trout Festival is off and running, but for local fishermen, it doesn't really begin until tomorrow at 6 a.m. when the fishing tournament kicks off. To get primed for the tourney, I headed to the water this week to learn from a true brown trout pro. John Campbell has been fishing for most of his life, and he says the Brown Trout Festival offers a very special experience.
And there's a lot of competition to get the big fish, and it just drives us fishermen crazy to know that you can catch a good fish for money, you know. It's kind of the drive I get. It's just a lot of fun. Spend a week out on the water, you know, and it's hard on you, but you learn to love it.
To prepare for this year's tournament, John and his son Josh let me tag along for an evening fishing session on Lake Huron. We left from Presqu'Île Harbor, and the first task was to figure out where to set up shop.
I like to fish north. Cold water in shallow, that's where you always get better fish, but when it's warm, they're not in there, so you got to go out in the deep to find them.
Last year, John caught the largest salmon of the Brown Trout tournament on the first day of the event. So what's the key to reeling in the money fish?
The secrets are just keep fishing. That's the thing, is you just stay out fishing. The more time you got your lines in the water, the better chance you got of getting the fish. And if you get certain lures that work, then you're good. You can't find them to work, keep changing them until you do, and then something will happen.
Spending so much time on the water, things can get a little dull when the fish aren't biting.
It can get pretty annoying, but it's just fun to be out here either way. If you don't catch them or you do. It's nice when you do.
After about 2 hours, John and Josh still hadn't seen any action, but I learned to stay vigilant on the boat because you never know when it will be time to reel one in.
Oh, there's a fish.
Fish on. Yep, it's a good one. Basically, don't let any slack in the line. So you got to reel down to the fish, and come up on him.
Nice fish. You there?
Yep.
Oh, nice fish.
The Campbells caught 1 lake trout and 2 king salmon. Not a bad night on the lake. A big thank you to John and Josh for taking me out on the water. Definitely made me want to get out and fish. I may have to get a license of my own. As I said, the Brown Trout Tournament officially gets underway at 6 tomorrow morning.